Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading, tuning into the day's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I want to welcome in new subscribers. I'm so grateful that you're here. Welcome in. And want to extend an invitation to all of you to a group reading, transformational group session that I'm hosting on March 6th. So the same way that there's a group intention that those who tune into these messages feel like it's a personal reading, and so that same energy even more amplified in a live event with group intentions for healing and clearing, especially around your solar plexus chakra and your base chakra. So bringing in beautiful healing intentions. If you'd like to learn more about it, I'll put a link in the description box, so you can either sign up for the March 6th, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time reading, or you can look up more information on it. So looking forward to seeing you there. So many of you have already signed up, so I'm very excited about this and continuing to create group sessions with beautiful healing intentions. So let's get to your reading. The overall energy of this reading is the Three of Wands. Timing. This is my timing card, that what you've been waiting for, it feels like something, this person's sitting at a table waiting. Yeah, the wait's up. Or what you've been waiting for is a lot closer than you perceive. Okay. What is it that we need to know about the Three of Wands? What would help us understand what the overall energy of this reading is about? Okay. It looks like it's been a challenge for you to create healthy boundaries, to stand up for yourself. Moon card is a challenge. It's been a challenge not seeing when this is coming. There's been a lot that's been hidden that you can't know, and so that's why whatever this is that's coming in has been a timing issue. Feels like a lot of confusion around when is this coming in? Is it ever going to come in? There's a lot of uncertainty around what this is as well. And there's a lot of beliefs that you're stuck, that things won't change. Okay. That sounds familiar. You're in the right place. Let's look at these energies, the stuckness, whatever this is. I'm not perceiving yet. This is a general reading, that there's something that you're waiting for, that you've been waiting for a long time. Oh, some of you might not feel like you're ready for this, but you're ready for this. You've got the higher ground. This feels new, very new energy, and it might be bringing up a lot of uncomfortable emotions because it's new. That's as much as I'm picking up so far. Let's look at the hidden blessings. We have Magician reverse as a hidden blessing. What do we need to know about, so the Magician, I'm getting two different messages from the hidden blessing. It feels like you have, viewer, you've experienced someone who consciously wants to manifest with your energy, manifest blocks to you. Feels like there's been someone in your energy trying to create with your energy, trying to control what happens with you. Jeez, this person, they're losing the energy. Ace of Wands in reverse. There's no spark, there's no life left in that activity. Part of what I'm seeing is you're just not allowing it energetically. What's my energy is my energy. Nobody can create with my energy. Nobody can create with my energy without my permission. So you might be taking your permission away, not allowing. Feels like someone, it's a hidden blessing. Someone tried to control you, trying to manifest in your experience. They wanted you to be isolated, abandoned. They wanted you to abandon yourself. They wanted everyone to pull their energy away so you would have no one investing in your experience. This is someone, what a busy person. This person is very deceptive. They might, if you have a child, they would even work to try to control how your child feels about you. Dirty birdie. This person is if this person took as much energy and attention and care and focusing that magician energy on themselves, they'd be able to create worlds. But instead, this person feels played out. Whatever they've been doing, they've lost their spark, their energy. It looks like everything that they tried to plan for you being abandoned. No one, no finances. This person wanted you broke, abandoned, and no resources, no one investing in you, with some deception, some negative narrative about you. It feels like you're no longer in connection with this person. It feels like this person's played out, that everything that they planned for you, by you saying, no, thank you, nobody can create with my energy without my permission, and I am not giving my permission for this activity. Maybe I did at some point, believing that this person can affect me, but this person cannot affect me or my life anymore. I take any permission back, any agreements are revoked, returned to sender. Feels like it's why this is a hidden blessing is this person feels like they're no longer in your life. Feels like they are receiving what they put out. Feels like karma. So whatever trap that they wanted for you, they wanted to create for you, take away your vitality, have you abandon yourself, have nothing, no resources. Jeez Louise. And not just them abandon you, they want everyone to abandon you. And so that effort, that work, it feels like it's returning to sender, and they're in that trap that they've set for you. And it feels like the hidden blessing that I'm seeing, yeah, this is a toxic person, devil energy. There's a need, it looks like, with the King of Swords, to just sever this energy. Pull your energy back from this person. I'm getting that they can no longer affect you. It's played out. It feels like the blessing here is, one, it's played out. It feels like this person is having to focus on the trap that they've created is coming back to them, so they won't have as much energy to throw your way to try to affect you. Detach, detach, detach. Pull your energy away. Feels like a blessing that you're no longer in a connection with this person, whatever relationship or closeness, whoever that is. It is a blessing that they are perceived, that you recognize who they are, and that you no longer engage with them, is a blessing. What you're leaving behind is Hanged Man energy. You're leaving behind sacrificing yourself to be in a connection, to be in community. Is that what you're waiting for? Community, connection. Feels like you have experienced in your life, in this lifetime, people, or at least a person, who tries to block you, tries to make you feel abandoned. Feels like in relationships, there's a belief that you have to abandon who you are, become a pleasing version of yourself to be in a relationship. You have to give to be in a relationship. And there's something, it feels like you're leaving behind those old beliefs. Having to sacrifice your time, your energy, who you are, to be in community, to be in connection. Magician reverse, again showing up in the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this feels like the same person, the Magician reverse, is showing up in what you're leaving behind. It looks like this Magician reverse creates a false reality. In that Knight of Cups, in that cup is a delusion, a false reality. Feels like this person might have first shown up as Magician reverse, Knight of Cups upright, creating a false reality, a false fantasy that you might have fallen for. This is amazing. And when that stops working, when you start when you're like, this isn't reality, then it feels like this person creates, if you catch on that what this person has to offer is just a fantasy. They can't bring what they're saying. They can't be the person they said they could be. They can't give you what they said. This person creates a lot of illusion, a lot of future faking at the beginning. And when that doesn't work, when you start being upset that they can't offer, that it was a delusion, it was illusion, it was a fantasy that this person was selling, then they switch to Magician reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. Now they're going to create a false story about you. Feels like this person creates false realities about that they can't, and they know they can never really give and be the version that they say. This person is a purveyor of false realities, fantasies. And it feels like this person, to be in a relationship with them, you have to sacrifice yourself. You have to sacrifice who you are to be in this relationship. And it feels like this person likes that, getting you to center them in their experience, become the support character. And so you're leaving that type of activity behind. How to get the most of this energy is the Seven of Cups. Exploring your options. What sounds good? What are you interested in? You do have options here. So this past person that we've been tuning into, not an option. Feels like you recognize what's in that cup, what that person offers. Now you know that is not an option for you. What do we need to know? How to get the most of this energy? What is the person waiting for? And how can they get the most of this energy? Star card. Okay, on the star card, we've got the North Star, a wish. And there's a need to, it feels like you're heading towards your North Star, your North Node, your fulfillment, what you really want. Feels like you're focusing on what you really want and you're bringing it into this reality. You're really wanting to manifest. It feels like there are, with Seven of Cups, there are a lot of things that you want to create in this reality. Wishes that you want to bring out of the ethereal possibility and bring into this 3D world. Wow. For some of you, there's a need to focus on what it is that you want and believe that it can be possible, that that is an option. And a need to match your vibration in beliefs that you can have that is possible. Some of you, there's some just tweaking around your belief systems about, Abraham Hicks says, getting ready to get ready. I'm ready. Energetically, I'm prepared for what happens. So it's the next logical step that what you've been waiting for comes into your experience. Anything else around what's supporting the view? There's also, with the star card, Aquarius energy. There's a need to be yourself. So in the last two spaces, this person, this Magician reverse, had you abandon yourself, shapeshift into something that would be pleasing for them, sacrificing who you are to be in that connection. And what I'm getting, what's supporting how to get the most of the energy is believing that by being yourself, fully yourself right now, not when you're healed, not when, but right now, that you are a perfect mix for what someone is looking for connection, community, that not some day, not some future, but as your fully weird self, with all the mix you have going on, that there are plenty of people out there who are attracted to you, not the performative version of you, not the version of you that pleases and tries to become a pleasing version for someone else, but you, unmasked, fully talking about whatever you're interested in, not hiding who you are. But there are plenty of people. It feels like that needs to be in your belief system. I don't have to change who I am to attract in a community that cares and loves me. There's plenty of options out there. 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. There's just a need to be in alignment, in an agreement with what you're asking for, what you're bringing, what dream you're bringing into this reality, into this 3D, and so you get to experience it in the 3D. You need to be a cooperative component in your belief system and in your alignment, that is possible, probable, because of how your beliefs are set up. Does that make sense? There we go. All right. What's supporting you is the Lovers in reverse. What's supporting you is you're no longer making the same choices. You're not choosing people who aren't compatible. It looks like you have learned from this past connection with someone who's Magician reverse that they're not the choice you're looking for. Someone who sells you on a false reality, someone who needs you to center them in their experience and who you can't show up as yourself. What's supporting you is now you know. Now you can bring in that King of Swords energy and use your discernment to cut out, nope, I don't want to choose that relationship. I don't want that type of relationship. And so if anybody shows up and you start feeling that same way, feeling like this person is selling you a dream, feeling like you can't be yourself, then you know, oh, this isn't it. Hey, this person's not, a monster. I just know I'm going to nope out of this. And so you make different choices. That's what's supporting you. Separating from people, energies, where you can't be yourself, where you have to people please, shift into a version of yourself to please someone else. Anything else in what's supporting? Emperor. There's a need to take the lead. Oh, there's another. There's a need not to settle for someone who shows up in a Knight position. You're attracting an Emperor, someone who can meet you at the level that you're at. There's also a need to embody that Emperor mode and take the lead, take the initiative. You're the one in charge of creating the life that you prefer. So you decide who you want to choose, who works and who doesn't work. The energies that I'm tuned into feel very logical. Well, I've learned from the past mistakes, and so I'm just not going to make the same mistakes. It's not even a mistake. I just needed to learn that lesson. I didn't see, now I see. I don't enjoy that. And so now I'm going to make different choices. Only you can make those choices for yourself. Take the lead in your life. Pick different types of people learn from this past. It feels like with the Three of Wands is the overall energy that it's a lot closer. Feels like what you're looking for is connection, maybe community. With Lovers in reverse coming up, it feels like connection with others, maybe even a romantic connection. So it feels like that's what I'm tuned into. Connection and community is what's coming through. It's closer than you think. What to be mindful of is the Chariot in reverse. First thing, what to be mindful of, the first message is a defeatist attitude. It'll never change. I only attract this kind of person. This is, but so you're in the past talking about the past in the present, and so be it. So you're creating more. So there's something about that attitude doesn't help. Literally, you are an extension of Source. You are in a free zone of creation. You can create whatever you want to create in this space. Feels like you're just needing to tune into how to tune into that magical aspect. Magician upright, how to manifest. And part of that is not having a defeatist attitude, not letting what's happened in the past, not recreating that in the future. And so this reading is about, it feels like you've already done a lot of work, like I'm talking to somebody who's done a lot of work, a lot of healing in their belief systems. There's just a little tweaking because what you're wanting is a lot closer than you think. In the original image of the Three of Wands, which if you remember is the overall energy of this reading, the person is standing before a desert, what he thinks is a desert, thinking, oh my gosh, I have such a long way to go. But as he looks in the distance, he sees a ship, and he realizes that that desert is a mirage and that it's water, and he's already at the finish line. He's already where he's wanted to go, where he needs to be. He's so much closer than he thought. And I feel like you're a lot closer than you believe to loving connections and loving community energy. There's just a few tweaks, some shifts of perspective. And part of that is what I've been talking about here. What else does the viewer need to be mindful of that would be helpful? Moving away from any type of player energy. Inconsistent, someone who comes in hot and sexy and smexy and gets you all excited, but they can't back it up. This energy wants to hurry things along. They want, we gotta hit, move. This type of energy rushes you, tries to get you quickly attached, quickly excited, and acting on your excitement. There's a need to move on from this type of energy, because what you're wanting, if this is your reading, is someone who can really show up, someone consistent. Okay. There's also a lot of past energy coming up, a lot of people from your past showing up. Not a big fan of past people. If it didn't work out in the past, why go back? That's up to you to decide. There's something about, you're very intuitive. You have unlimited potential. I think you need to remind yourself, I have unlimited potential. I am very tuned into energies. Your intuition could really help you in this regards, but it feels like following your excitement. When you get an intuitive hit, say yes. Go to those places, not for the outcome, but follow your intuitive hits for the fun of it, not because it needs to lead to some outcome. And let go of the beliefs that you don't have resources, that let go of the belief systems that are blocking you. If you don't like what you said, if you're like still focusing and talking about something from the past, when you bring it to the future, to the present energy and talk about it, you are bringing that, you're creating with that energy. It's not helping. There's a real potential here for Four of Wands energy, Three of Wands, Four of Wands. Four of Wands is joy, celebration, happiness, moving from one state of joy and happiness to the next level. That's why this card is often the marriage card. These people are moving from engagement to marriage, joyful celebration. It's like a portal. Feels like you are being shown a portal, a door, an opening that's joyful and happy, and you can only perceive this and walk through it if you are a match for it. So if you are stuck in some type of past woundedness, and that's somehow become who you are, how you identify as that past story, then you're not a match for what you say you prefer. So there's a need to be joyful, be already in that energy. People love me. People love supporting me. I love being in loving partnerships. I love connection. I love community. I love being supported. I love caring for people in my community and having them care for me. Marinating in that type of energy, like you already have it, so you're a match for it. So all you have to do is win that door. When you intuit, get it hit, you'll perceive that door and you'll go right through it, metaphorically speaking, that portal to that happiness, to that different level. Okay, I'm going to do an extended reading. If this has been resonating, I'm halfway through the reading. I'll put a link in the description box below that says extended reading here. You follow that link. It'll take you to part two, right to part two of this reading on Patreon, where I'll be looking at health, relationships, creativity, new opportunities, and career and finance. So if not, I'll see you in another video. If you're ready for the extended reading, I'll see you over there. All right, take care. Bye.